Kylie here again at Balance Chicago. Today I want to talk about the link between dizziness and anxiety. A lot of people think that you just are anxious from dizziness because being dizzy isn't fun, okay? That's a very, very basic explanation. And it's not the only reason, okay? So yes, being dizzy will kind of make you anxious because being dizzy isn't fun. But there are real connections in our brain that cause us to be more anxious when we're dizzy, that aren't just because we don't feel good. And those connections have a lot to do with what's called our autonomic nervous system. Okay, so this is our fight or flight. Okay, this is I am running from a bear, my life is in danger. Okay, that rarely happens in this day and age. We don't find ourselves running from a bear a lot, but those innate systems are still there. Okay, so if I'm running from a bear, I need to be able to run. I need to know where the trees are, where I am, where that rock is, how I'm moving, so that I can get away from that bear. Now, if you remember, our vestibular system, or our inner ear, really helps us tell where we are in space, especially when we're moving, okay? So it makes sense that our vestibular system would help us run from that bear, okay? But if you're sitting in your office and you're not running from a bear, but your inner ear and your vestibular system is off and you're dizzy, it can irritate that section of your brain and cause those symptoms to happen. That heart racing, okay, sweating, that feeling of just general dis-ease and anxiety, like there should be a bear sitting right behind you. And that is kind of the root of why being dizzy makes you anxious, but also why that anxiety then can actually make you dizzier, because they will play off of each other. And so it can just be this loop. In addition, we even have some more structures that are higher up in our brain, which have a lot to do with our emotions, like especially strong emotions, like anger and sex drive and anxiety. All of those things are also linked with our vestibular system. So there's a lot of layers here. And then on top of that, if you're struggling with memory problems and problems thinking, that itself can cause anxiety. So there are a lot of layers here, and it's not just as simple as, well, being dizzy sucks, so that's going to make you anxious. There are real physiological connections, and I think it's important that people know that, and it helps them understand what's going on better.